Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever Let's Play series. We are going to be playing Don't Starve because it's one of my favorite games of all time, and I have a lot of stuff I want to show off because I have some fans who like this game and who maybe need some help with surviving a long time with like default settings and stuff, but we are going to do a little twist. First we're going to show off our mods, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, what mods are you using? And I don't feel like putting it in the description every time. So we have 4 turfs. Basically, when you craft a turf in this game, you only get 1. This mod adds 4. It's basically just for base building. The action queue reborn, basically you hold shift, you can double click, and it allows you to take your hands off the keyboard and do whatever it is you want to do. It basically like queues up an action for you, so you don't have to click constantly. Okay, auto retrap basically, as it says, puts it back where it came from. So basically you put down a trap, you use the trap, instead of the trap going back into your inventory, it just puts it right back on the ground. Same with auto tooth trap, basically the exact same thing. The tooth trap goes back down instead of you having to click on it and reset it yourself. This mod is disabled because I know a lot of people would be like, oh my god, you're cheating, if I had this mod enabled. So this mod is also disabled because I have some Willow buff mods, because Willow is one of my favorite characters, but we're not going to be playing Willow in this series, so her mods are disabled. Combined status, you'll see as soon as we play the game what this mod does. Display attack range. Wearing glasses, my vision isn't the best in the world, so being able to see the attack range of mobs makes it so much easier to learn how to kite. Literally, this mod saved me from dying so many times. Like, I learned how to fight in this game because of this mod. Like, without it, I don't think I would be half as good as I am now. Cobblestone crafting, so basically it just makes it easier to craft the paths that make you walk faster. So instead of using turf and wood, it uses rocks and wood, which makes it so much easier for base building. Everybody drinks coffee. Basically, it just allows Wakefred to drink coffee, because I think it's stupid that coffee is considered a vegetable. Like, it's a drink, you know what I mean? Like, she's not eating it, she's drinking it. Whatever. If you think that's cheating, sue me. Anyway, extra slots. Also, if you think this is cheating, sue me. I don't think it's right that we're not allowed to wear a necklace and armor at the same time. It's kind of like in Skyrim when you're only allowed to wear 2 rings. Like, I have 10 fingers. Let me wear 10 rings. Anyway, Finder mod. Basically, I have like a million chests in some of my saves, and I lose track of where everything is, so this allows me to find it. See? Highlights nearby containers that contain necessary items. Boom. Geometric placement. This mod is literally a necessity. Like, you have to play this game with this mod, otherwise it's just like, it drives your OCD up the wall if you can't place things exactly the way you want it to. Insight mod, you'll see when we get into the game. It's hard to explain, but basically it shows you a bunch of different things in the game. Max stacks, again, if you think this is cheating, sorry. I bought the game, I spent my money on it, I can play it however I want. If you don't like that, this series is probably not for you. But basically, instead of things like getting maxed at like 20, 40, you know, the max stack, it basically brings it up to 99. Then we have the minimap, basically just adds a minimap. I think a lot of games benefit from a minimap, specifically this game. Monster health bars, basically just adds a health bar for enemies, that's what it says. Quick drop, basically hold control, and then you can drop things a lot easier. The quick pick, it's self-explanatory, makes it picking up items a lot faster. Sanity volume limiter, basically the sanity volume is really loud in this game, so you can turn it down. I think that's helpful for a lot of Let's Players as well, so that the audience isn't just like bombarded by the sanity noises. Then we have Where's My Beefalo. Basically, any animal on the map will be seen with an icon. Beefalo, koalafant, basically any animal like that. Willow buffs, they're disabled. I mean, it's pretty overpowered, but they're disabled, okay? Then we have the last one, wormhole marks. Basically, it helps you remember where each wormhole takes you. And that's all the mods. The loading screens take a while. Anyway. So we're going to start a new game. See, I have a slot available for us. This is my main save. Clearly I have a lot of base saves. Anyway, this is why I feel confident enough to start a Let's Play series. Even if I'm not, like, the best Don't Starve player in the world, I still think it'll be fun for us to play. These are my other saves. This one is Shipwrecked exclusive. This one is Survival and Shipwrecked. Same with this one's Survival and Shipwrecked. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll be able to jump into Shipwrecked, because I physically cannot play this game without coffee. We are going to play as WX78. Yeah, not a picky eater, so basically you can eat anything, even if it's like past expiry date. Charged by lightning, so basically he can be electrocuted, which basically brings him into overcharge, so he walks faster, he doesn't freeze, and there's a light radius around him, and he can be upgraded with gears. So basically his starting stats are all 100, they're all flat 100, so you can eat up to 15 gears to get extremely high statuses in this game, and I think that'll be really helpful for us. I'm mainly looking at the 400 health pool. Like, that's fucking crazy, so I want to try that out. Because I don't usually play as him, I usually play as Wakefred, so we're going to try him out. And then, for the world settings, I am going to make wildfires less. Now I know, people are like, oh my god, that makes it too easy. Just wait, because what we're going to do is turn the big bads on lots. I think that'll make the game a lot more fun. And then turn these guys off. They're just annoying. They don't really provide much of anything. We'll get most of our living logs from tree guards, because tree guards are really easy to spawn. Killer bees, they're not really that useful, so we're going to turn them on less. Varg, not very useful, so we're turning on less. I feel fine turning these things on less rather than off, because we're going to have the challenge of all of these guys on lots, which I've never done before, so I think that'll be fun. I think that's pretty much everything we need to change. I'm going to leave these on default. I usually play with short seasons, but I'll leave these on default. So basically nothing got recorded, which is really annoying. We have our science machine going. This is what our inventory is looking like. We chopped down pig house. Oh shit, I'm grabbing too many of these. Oh well, it's fine. Taking stuff. Oh, we have a backpack. Basically we're just looking for a cave entrance to set up a temporary base at. I'm trying not to record too much of the boring stuff because I don't want this video to be like a million hours long. Because I don't think that I am capable of posting videos that are really long. So I killed that butterfly by holding Control F. I'm pretty sure I literally only recorded the part where I generated the world, which is so dumb. Like, I don't know why it wasn't recorded. Oh, technical difficulties. It took me like an hour to set up my microphone too, so like, this was not going well. Alright, let me make an extra torch just in case. Pre-craft that. Basically, you can pre-craft stuff by selecting it, and then, so it took all of the materials out of your inventory, then you right-click, so you don't have to place it, you just have it. And yeah. Okay, we're gonna chop down these trees. Okay, so here's our crafting thing. Make our electrical doodads, which allows us to make alchemy engine. You basically want to craft as much as you can with the science machine, and then go straight to the alchemy engine, because it's way better. Also, you want to make this lightning rod as quickly as possible if you're building a base. That should be the very first thing you put down. Just because if you don't, your base can get struck by lightning and it will burn down, because that's happened to me before. So, I don't know if I showed this off, but in Don't Starve Classic, which most people call it Don't Starve Solo or just Don't Starve, I call it Classic because Don't Starve Together changes everything. Like, it's like almost a completely different game in my opinion, and I don't like it as much as this one. It's just the nostalgia factor is very strong. But, well, it turned daytime, so I can't show you now, but you can actually work during the night. You just have to flick your torch on every once in a while so Charlie doesn't get you. Charlie is the darkness. She has a name, and yes, it is a she, because there is a lot of lore behind this game. It's honestly better if you just look it up, because I'm really bad at explaining things, so we're just gonna keep on chopping. Okay, we want to get ice as quickly as possible, because we need those for the flingamatics, which is basically, it flings ice to cool stuff down and put out fires, and we need it for a fire farm, which I will be demonstrating. Which you can't do in Don't Starve Together because the fire mechanic is very different. In this game, the fires spread immediately rather than things surrounding the thing on fire, like smoldering. In Don't Starve Together, things smolder, so it takes longer to actually light off fire, which makes it easier to put out the fire. But yeah, so now we have the lightning rod, which is great. Then we just need some more charcoal, and we'll be able to make the crock pots. And also, you should be picking up petals so that you can fertilize your grass tufts, because once you pick them, they need to be fertilized. And you can let these rot, they will turn into rot, and then you can use that as fertilizer. Also, if you're on PC, there is actually a way to back up your game saves. If you want a tutorial on how to do that, I can make one. It's fairly simple. Yeah. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Because I know a lot of people don't like the fact that you lose your world permanently. It's basically like Minecraft hardcore. So if you want to be able to save your world after like you've exhausted every like touchstone and everything like that, and there's like nothing left, and you will die permanently, there is the save still available for you. Okay, I think we made everything. Oh wait, we need armor. Cannot forget about armor. Yes. Okay, we're all set for now. Let's collect ice and stuff. That'd be really helpful. I would recommend that for beginner players or people who aren't as skilled with combat to just avoid fighting as much as possible. It's better to just run away from the fight rather than staying and like dying and failing miserably like I did. Which was such bullshit, by the way, because like my torch ran out, it was darkness, and there was a tall bird after me, so I couldn't even make the torch to avoid the darkness. Because every time I would stop, the tall bird would come after me. Which I didn't even see the tall bird because it was dark. So, love that. Anyway, but we have to save now, so hopefully it'll end a lot better. Okay, so we have enough ice to be able to make the flamomatics. I'd like to make at least 2. Okay, so I jumped through this wormhole just to see where it went. It's a pretty decent distance away. I'm looking for a cave entrance. It's fairly obvious what they look like, so hopefully we'll be able to find it. And look what we just found! The cave entrance. Alright, we're gonna open this up. And then we're going to base near it, but not next to it, right next to it. We're gonna base like maybe here. Yeah, just because we don't want bats and stuff to come out of it and start attacking us right away, because it's annoying. So we're just gonna set up our temporary base here. Okay. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, lightning rod. Right away. And make a chest. So you can put away the things you don't need. If you're not playing with the combined status, I would recommend getting a thermal measure. That way you can see when the season is about to change. Put this stuff away. We're gonna plant. If I hold shift, okay, this only works with this action mod. If I hold shift and hold down right click, I can make a box and plant. See, now it's automatically planting all of this grass for me. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna do the same with the, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. You see how, it's like, kind of a brownish color? That's because it needs to be, fertilized. So that's not perfectly even, but it's fairly decent. I think once they're standing up, it'll look a lot better. It just looks weird from this angle, but from all other angles, it looks perfect. Alright. We are taking damage from the weather, but I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, see? Lightning strike. Okay, so now, I'm actually gonna make a couple more of these. Make another one of this. These away probably, yeah. And then we're gonna get some more wood. We don't have any gears yet, so we're gonna go down into the caves. Alright, here we are. Inside the caves. Yes, this is what we need right away. Is to get to the light bulbs. That way we can make a lantern right away. Oh yeah, then we can eat these to get sanity back. Which is great, because we can do that way quicker. Look at all these, yes. Yeah, I can't see the crafting yet, so we're just gonna get a bunch of these. And then this is actually the intro to a glitch I want to show you guys. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these, eat those, and then we're gonna leave right away, and I'll show you why in a second. I almost forgot to pause my music. Alright, we're back. We're gonna go to copyright and strike, like right away. Anyway. Alright, we're back. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to make 2 rope, and we're gonna make a turn. So this lantern we'll keep for ourselves for now. Then we're gonna make a couple more. Say 2 more for now. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put 1 right here, 1 right here. What we're gonna do is save and quit. Then we're gonna log back in. Okay, and now, as long as you don't pick up these lanterns, they will be permanent light sources. This does not work in DST, which is unfortunate, but it's pretty incredible. Okay, now what we're gonna do is make the luxury versions of the axe and stuff like that. Now this is actually at a pretty low percentage, so what we're gonna do is turn it into a thermal stone instead, but we don't have any rocks right now, because they're hiding here anyway. Perfect. Now it's available for us. And one thing that I hate is in Don't Starve Together, this is not permanent. This thing has durability in Don't Starve Together, which is why I like it better in this game. Oh yeah. If we want to make the bigger extension, these towers. Okay, that. I'll keep these for my lantern. Keep that. Alright. I'm gonna go get some more twigs. Oh god. I forgot to pause my music and this is happening. We're just gonna quickly steal all this stuff. Oh god, don't aggro on me. Just gonna steal this stuff. Eat it. We're gonna run away. Please get away from me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go away. I don't want to lose this world. Again. Yo! Look what I just found! Hell yeah. I don't actually want that because this is way better. I'm just gonna pick up all the gold. I want to get to the rooms as quickly as possible because this ice is starting to spoil. Okay, so I ended up making a hand bat, which is a pretty good early game weapon. We're just gonna drop some stuff off that we don't need. This. And cook. Cook this up. There is food down in the cave, so I'm not too worried about it. And then we're gonna use that for that. I'm gonna use this. I don't really use that with me. I don't really use this with me either. I'm just gonna hold this. I'm gonna go with it. See how there's bats now? The bats are very easy to kill, so I'm just gonna kill them. Hopefully they'll drop some food. There we go. So maybe I went in. I'm just gonna leave their crap on the floor because I don't need it. Keep that. Drop that. Oh, just got it doubled. Okay. I don't think any more are gonna spawn, so we're just gonna go in. So compared to Don't Starve Together, this game has the ruins and the normal caves as separate systems. So we have to look for the ruin system now, which is typically where I find it is with rabbits and it's by spiders. So I'm gonna explore and see if we can find it. Okay, so I found the rabbits, which I do have meat on me, so we'll just have to work quickly and stay out of their way when it's evening time. They don't come out during the day, they come out during evening and nighttime. Hopefully we'll be able to find the ruins then if the rabbits are here, which we'll see. This is pretty close to the entrance for ruins, so hopefully, and then see I found some food here. So unfortunately, our ice is about to rot. Oh yeah, also I have screen shake turned off because it makes me nauseous. We haven't been able to find spiders yet. I killed a bunch of bats that were there. These are rock lobsters. They're friendly. You can feed them rocks and they will follow you and help you fight stuff. You can do the same with bunnies, except you just give them carrots instead and they'll follow you. Oh, yep, see? The ice just melted, so that's great. But, I mean, there's still plenty of ice out there, and once winter comes, there'll be, like, lots of ice. So, still looking for the ruins. Very annoying that I can't find them. Usually I can find them, like, straight away. It's been a while since I recorded that last clip, but we actually found a depth swarm. Ouch. I'm not the best at fighting these guys, because it's hard to know, you know, that attack range, but these actually provide an ingredient for one of the best light items in the game. So I'm gonna have to kill that. If I don't find the ruins, I'm probably gonna end the episode soon. Because like this is getting looking annoying, and I don't want the episode to be super long, so I'm gonna look for a little bit longer. But if I can't find them, then we're gonna have to end the episode and ruins dive in the next one. Here's another one. Whoops. Shitting shit. Alright. I'm actually going insane as well, so let me eat some mushrooms. Okay, bring him over here. Go away! Thank you. Alright. He's almost dead. This is why the hand bat is really good. Because you can kill things fairly easily. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna pause and I'll be right back. Found one more. I think after this I'm just gonna end the episode. Just because I think it's long enough. And then I'm just gonna probably pause and then record another episode. So that they can be uploaded one right after another. Alright, come on, dude. Alright. Well, that's all for now. I will see you in the next episode. I had fun playing the game with you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!